So good to be with you. Coming to you live from Miami Beach, Florida today. See the ocean. There's something so healing, so beautiful, so powerful, soothing, inspiring, relaxing, invigorating, transformative about the ocean. Being at the beach, being at the ocean, the way the waves just in and out, the ebb and flow of the waves, the sound of the waves coming in and out gently. It's really a metaphor, is an invitation to realize the ebb and flow of the world of form itself, to realize the yin and the yang, the world of polarity, the world of opposites, and that everything has its season, everything has its time, everything has its moment. Sometimes there's that push outward, sometimes there's that call to move inward. So the ocean is such a great meditative space to recognize and realize this ebb and flow of life. When we have day, we're also going to have night. When we have night, we're also going to have day. In order to have black, you have white. In order to have white, you have black. In order to know and realize summer, you need to know winter. And then when you observe the waves come crashing. There's the gentle ebb and flow of the water, the waves. There's the recognition and the realization that while on the surface of the water, surface of the ocean, just pay attention to the vibration beyond the words if you can't hear every word. So, beyond the ebb and flow on the surface of the water, of the ocean, there's a stillness at the depth of the ocean. So when you go into the depth of the ocean, there's that turbulence on the surface, the up and down, the in and out, the ebb and the flow, which is the ever-changing world of form. And at the bottom of the ocean's floor, no matter what's happening on the surface, no matter how turbulent it is, if there's a storm, if there's a hurricane, if there's a tsunami, stillness, no matter what's happening on the surface, on the superficial level of the world of form, the ever-changing world of form, there is this stillness at the ocean's floor, which is ever present and always available. And we can tune in to that stillness at the depth of our being, regardless of the ever-changing ebb and flow on the surface, regardless of the ever-changing conditions on the surface. So I find the ocean is a great teacher, wonderful teacher in this regard, to recognize that which is ever changing and ever moving, and that which is unchanging. Thank you, David. Great to have you with us. Available, this depth of stillness, this depth of boundless inner peace, this spaciousness, this infinite essence that's unchanging. You're able to play with the waves in a whole other way. You're able to enjoy and appreciate the ebb and flow of life in a whole other realm of possibility than you ever were before, when you thought that all you ever were and was a wave. Because if you think that you're a wave has a very temporary life. A wave doesn't last long. So if you think that you are the form, there's this inherent sense of fear, there's this inherent sense of anxiety and worry, desperation and scarcity consciousness, survival consciousness. But if you recognize and realize that you are not just the waves on the surface, but the depth of the ocean's floor, which is still and spacious and infinite and unchanging, then there's this depth of peace, there's this depth of freedom, there's this depth of expansive empowerment and unconditional love for every wave that comes and goes, for every wave that arises and falls, for every wave that comes into being. Because every wave is what? Every wave is part of the ocean, right? Every wave is part of the ocean. All there is water. All there is the ocean. It's all an expression of this one indivisible, infinite light. And that one indivisible, infinite light is you. And that one indivisible, infinite light is everything you see. So everywhere you look, everything that you hear, everything that you feel, is you. God is ever present, as I've been saying frequently lately. God is ever present. God is always and infinitely here. And God only has one question. God only ever has one question. I've realized that God only ever has one question. And it's a very simple question. And that question is, are you available? Are you available for God to fill you in this moment? In this moment now? Are you available for the magic? The magic is always available. The only question is, are you available? The miracles are always available. The only question is, are you available? Life is magic. Life is miraculous. Magic and miracles is all there is. The magic and miracles are ever present. The only question is, are you present? Are you fully available? this moment, of the miraculousness of this moment, to enter you, fill you, for this universal creative intelligence to move through you in this moment. When we're present, we notice the magic that's all around us, and life starts to move in a different way, in a different rhythm of what I've been calling the flow state. You're in the flow state, which brings you into the glow state. So there's a quality of effortlessness, there's a quality of magic, there's a quality of things happening and things moving and people showing up, circumstances revealing themselves, and synchronicities and things that are happening that are more amazing than you could ever try to comprehend or understand with your mind. You could ever try to make effort to bring into being. The magic is here. The miracles are here. The only question is, are you here? God is here. God is ever present. God is available. God wants you. God wants to be your lover. The greatest love affair you could ever have. The most ecstatic love affair you could ever have is with God. God wants to be your lover. God is available in this moment. God is available always and ever right now. The only question is, are you available? Are you available right now? And we're going to talk about, how do you become available? How do you become fully and wholly available for this incredible energy to fill you? God is available in this moment, and God is ever present, and the magic is available in this moment, and the magic is ever present, and the miracles are available in this moment, and the miracles are ever present, and this profound creative fire is available in this moment, and this creative energy is ever present, then all that's required is for you to relax, be attentive, be aware, and notice. That's all. When you notice and when you're aware, which means letting go of the attachment and identification to anxieties and worries of the future, letting go of burdens and hurts and scars from the past, to be available now, to be wholly and fully here right now. You start to notice the waves, the different colors of the blue, the context, the sand, the sky, the clouds. You start to notice what's around you. You thought fulfillment was going to come at some point in the future, but the joke is it's not going to come at some point in the future. The joke is there is no future. The joke is fulfillment is always ever present here and now, regardless of the temporary conditions. So we're opening an unconditional relationship with this moment, an unconditional relationship with this moment means an unconditional relationship with life, because life is happening in this moment. Life is never happening anywhere else besides this moment. Life is always here and now. Everything that exists then exists here and now, this moment. always right now. It's never not right now. It's always right now. And you recognize and realize this the infinite beauty that's ever present and always available. And that you are one with that beauty, you are part of that beauty. You are inextricably like a seamless coat. One without a second. If you have any questions, comments, things you'd like to share, go right ahead. We're going to meditate together for a few minutes. Notice the sounds. Notice how the sounds are changing, ever changing, like the waves on the surface of the ocean. And be aware of the spaciousness, the silence, the stillness amidst the ever-changing soundscape. And notice how the silence is unchanging. And the silence is the infinite essence of who and what you truly are. Who and what we truly are. It's the core, the foundation of all that comes and goes. Even universes come and go. But this essence of who you are does not come and go. So just pay attention to your breath. Slow, deep breaths in the bottom of your stomach. And just take a few minutes to just ground in this being. Just being with what is, being in an unconditional relationship with what is. An unconditional relationship with this moment. There's no need to worry about doing it right or doing it wrong, being good or bad. Just being with what is, in an unconditional relationship with this moment, right now. as we rest in the space together, the spaciousness, the more that we go into it together, the silence, the spaciousness expands. Or better said, our awareness of it expands. And the world of thoughts and things and stuff and future and past resides in the background. And this spaciousness becomes primary. This infinite expanse, which is who and what we truly are, comes to the foreground. So the realization of who and what we truly are, which transcends form, which transcends thought, which transcends belief, which transcends ideology, which transcends story, which transcends all that is and includes it, comes into being. And this love affair with who and what we truly are, which is the essence of this universal, infinite intelligence, which is also known as God, is so good. I don't know what the word is. It's so good that the material world has no comparison. Has no comparison to the gift, to the joy, to the infinite ecstasy of resting in our own being. So when traditionally teachers talk about renouncing material things, there's become a big misunderstanding about that over the centuries, which is this idea that you have to get rid of material things that you like or that you enjoy to get into some higher spiritual state. But the truth is, not that at all. The truth is, when you recognize and realize yourself as this infinite essence, this infinite profound space of abundance, of this infinite freedom, of this infinite unconditional love, of this deepest depth of inner peace, when you realize and recognize this as the essence of who you truly are, you become anchored in this space of self-realization, and the world of things, it just doesn't have the allure anymore. You've found something better, that's all. You just found something like 1 trillion times better than anything in the world of form, than anything in this world, this illusionary world of transitory, transitional waves that move in and out, could ever give you, could ever bring to you. It's like this sense of why reach for little candles, the world of form, the world of things, when you can have the light of the sun, right? Why go around searching for the next little candle when you can be quiet and still inside yourself and recognize and realize the light of the sun, which is the essence of who and what you are, truly and deeply. And when the mind quiets and the heart opens, we recognize and realize. And we celebrate this essence of who and what we truly are. In this moment right now. One of my favorite poems, short poem, is from Rumi, who said, "I've been dancing on the lip of insanity, wanting to know reasons, knocking on a door. It opens. I've been knocking from the inside." Thanks for sharing some beach time with me. Have a beautiful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you find yourself. And see you in the next now.